Welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. Oh, I came in really hot just now.
On a Monday.
Because Evolution, the best pay-per-view so far this year, was last night.
Who do we have in the chat? We got Karina, we got Phil, we got Trey, we got Hunter, we got my boy Nas, and love my boy Nas. Period. What's going on, guys?
Some of y'all were here early. Oh my goodness.
Which we love to see.
Thank you guys. I really didn't know if anybody was going to be here in the chat with us today because obviously we do the shows on Sundays. It's a Monday, so people work, people have lives. Didn't know how it was going to go, but thank you guys for being here.
And we got Louie. The thing is, like, Sunday and Monday are both my days off, so it doesn't really matter for me. They just feel like one giant day.
Yeah. I love that though. And like I was saying like on the Instagram, this might be our most like positive, upbeat, least complaining episode of the podcast ever.
It very well probably is going to be. Yes.
I mean, guys, we're there's obviously going to be a little bit of complaining, but
of course
it's going to be mostly positive because everybody ate down last night, and I'm just so excited.
We want to just go match by match in order?
Yeah, we'll just get right to it. We opened the show with as if we were there.
In spirit.
Yeah. I wish we could have been there. Like, truly, honestly, I wish we could have. But
yeah.
I had the basement yard, I had Blackpink, I had things going on. So
also Atlanta? No thanks.
Oh. No tea, no shade.
Beyonce though?
So we opened up the show with the triple threat match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship with Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria. Let me just say, Lyra and Bayley, that's it. That's it. Because truly, tell me they didn't show out and were the stars of that match.
This is where I get frustrated because everyone wants to say that I'm the biggest Becky hater. Oh, Maddie hates Becky. And then you are just like, you know what, Lyra and Bayley, but also fuck Becky Lynch.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just said that 2 people out of the 3 shined, and maybe that was Becky's intention.
I think that was her intention. I do think that was her. Like, that's very her for, like, before we continue with more Becky praise, let's get this part out of the way. The gear!
Girl,
the gear! If she does not stop with that fuck-ass black bodysuit, I am gonna go off. Number 1,
it doesn't even fit. It's like too big for her. Number 2, this was Evolution. We haven't had an Evolution pay-per-view since 2018, and you couldn't be bothered to get different ring gear.
Give us
and some people, Jonathan included, are like, well, maybe that was the point. Like, she wanted to show that she doesn't have to wear outlandish stuff and have new ring gear and blah blah blah. No, I don't care. Evolution is the biggest women's pay-per-view, and you didn't wear anything worthy of note.
It reminds me of Survivor Series when all the girls had like black and pink, and she just came out with the same gear she wore last night. Ugh, so annoying. Don't even like that gear, but respect the black. No. Oh, what's going on, Cap? Love my boy Cap. I would say, but okay, that aside, I think every woman in this match was amazing, and I really do think it was Becky's like prerogative to kind of give Bayley and Lyra the floor, because that's just how she is. And I want everyone to say that I'm a Becky hater who were in my TikTok comments last night being like, oh, you just hate Becky. Please listen to this right here, because I'm literally praising her. Thank you, Cap. Literally praising her for giving the floor to 2 other women and saying that that's what she does, because that's what she does. Do I think she should have retained the title? No, I don't think she should ever have held it to begin with. Just say.
Yeah, but they're going to refuse to watch the full episode. Like, they don't like seeing the receipts. They pretend that the receipts don't exist.
Can we clip this? Oh,
Congratulations to Maddie for hitting 46,000 followers on TikTok and to us for hitting 3,000 followers on Instagram.
it only took me like a whole year to get 40.
Hey,
My follower count. It's gonna go back down too because I don't upload as frequent, so it'll go back down to 45.9. But we hit the milestone, and that's what matters.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the 3K. I'm like, dang, if we go down, I don't care. But thank you guys. That's incredible. I've never had an Instagram account that had that many followers before.
No, me neither.
And we're one step closer to really popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I like this match a lot, and I hate to say it, but I really loved the pin. I loved that. That was cool as shit. Becky just like rolling, like I don't even know how she did. Like I had to rewatch it so many times to see like how she did it because it looked so smooth. And Lyra didn't take the pin, so you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
But also, for once, the manhandle slam looked good because Lyra sold the hell out of it and jumped 5 feet in the air. She's so tiny.
Do you think maybe that's the problem? Like maybe it's not Becky. Maybe it's just people aren't selling it well.
I think it's a combination of both. I think she's not strong enough to fully lift people. But at the same time, Lyra is so small and she can get up there and make it look good. So I think it's a combination of both. People need to like actually jump to make it look better.
Yeah.
But also she doesn't look strong, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I can't lift another
Louis said 100% it's a selling issue.
I don't think 100%, but that's definitely part of the issue. No, can we talk about this? I'm so over it. Change the finisher, girl.
What, you don't like the rose plant?
No, it sucks. And I don't know why she's doing it.
The only thing that I have an issue with is that it has nothing to do with her character. You know what I mean? Like other people have things, like obviously Becky's is called the Manhandle Slam, like Lyra's is called the Nightwing, like, you know, things like that. It connects to the characters. The rose plant has nothing to do with Bayley.
I love Karina. This is a great comment.
What? I mean, well, because she used to just do the Bayley to belly, right? Like,
which is a great fit. I love that finisher. It's fun.
Yeah, me too. I mean, she still does it as one of her signature moves, but
she doesn't do it as a finisher anymore. I've kind of noticed.
No. Yeah. But I agree. That's the only like big problem that I have with it. I don't mind it as a finisher though, like the move itself.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we rate each match out of 10, like just for fun?
Yeah, for funsies, sure.
I'm gonna give this match. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. This match. Very, very good. Props to all 3 women. Yes, including Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna say an 8.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say an 8. Yeah.
What you guys can rate with us too. We got Louis giving it a 9, Karina's going 8.5, Cap's going 10, Trey's going 9.25. All right, so we're all kind of in the same realm. Cap is just going 10 because Becky's in the match, so Cap is just going. Fair enough.
But 0 for Becky's ring gear. So
zeros all across the board.
Bayley looked incredible. Lyra looked incredible. I mean, appreciated that she didn't wear feathers
love
in her
anybody's gear in this match. Like, wasn't obsessed with anyone. I mean, like Bayley and Lyra, like their gear was fine, but it wasn't like, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what match was next? Oh, Jordynne Grace and Jacy Jayne.
For the
Jacy Jayne gear 10s across the board.
Yeah. And Jonathan and I were talking about this when we were watching Evolution, but it looks like Jordynne Grace has leaned out a little bit. Like she doesn't look as buff as she used to. And I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just something that's happening with being on the road more. And actually, she's not on the road because she's in NXT. So it's like,
I don't know. I'm kind of down because she I don't know. And maybe this is a hot take. Maybe this is just a me thing. Totally cool. I don't love the super ripped, muscular look. I just kind of find it to be like, ew. So I kind of like that she's looking a little more, I guess feminine is the word, but that sounds so weird. I don't know. I mean, she's stunning. So
yeah,
either way.
But other than that, I thought this match was good. Blake Monroe turning on Jordynne Grace. That's your girl, so you better talk to him.
Where is she? She's right here. Mariah, what are you doing? Are you doing this again, girl? Again? Already, girl?
She can't have friends, apparently.
No, but I kind of like that they're doing this because I feel like I'm still not used to saying Blake. So just for this episode, I'm gonna keep saying Mariah, but I'll try to say Blake. I feel like Blake is better as a heel. I enjoyed Mariah May as a heel much more in AEW. That was a lot of I loved her as Toni Storm's underling, but when she turned heel, that was the best character work we've seen from her. So I'm not really surprised that they're all of a sudden just wanting to do that in NXT because she is a good heel and was a great champion when she was in AEW with this heel persona. So like Louise says, Blake as a heel is so much better. And this is going to be a great feud. And also, I'm seeing a lot of comments like this, and I also want to say, JC, I feel like was really, really good, and she was pulling out moves I haven't seen her do. And I was really happy she retained because I thought she was going to lose, and she was probably going to lose to Masha, which is fine. But now she's gotten some good title defenses, and I'm loving this JC Jane era.
Yeah, listen, I have liked JC Jane since Toxic Attraction. So I think last night we really got to see what she's made of.
Yeah.
And she came out and said, I'm here, beach. You know what I'm saying? And I love that for her. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Mariah, Blake, and Jordynne Grace.
Yeah.
I think Jordynne Grace is still going to be NXT champion soon. So
I could see it. I would love if they did maybe JC defeats Masha by some kind of interference, and then maybe they do a triple threat or something. I don't know. That'd be fun. But right now, I'm really enjoying JC as champion, and kind of hope it stays that way for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie.
And I really love Fallon Henley. I just think she's gorgeous. She looks like a star, and she's actually pretty good in the ring.
She's very good. She's improved so much, and I think again she's just one of those people that the heel works better than the face in her favor. As far as this match go, I really thought that Jordynne kind of brought out the best in JC, which is why I feel like this is one of JC's better matches. So shout out to Jordynne for that. She was really selling for JC, and I liked this match a lot. It definitely went above my expectations, and it was good. It felt a little short, but that's maybe it wasn't that short, and it was just me thinking it was. I don't know.
I don't think it felt short, but
okay. So it's just
oh, by the way, really quick side tangent. Why didn't we have any female commentators for this show? You telling me we couldn't call up Lita, we couldn't call up Beth Phoenix.
I was down anybody. For Wade Barrett because I feel like he's a girl at heart, and he was really getting into it. But Michael Cole, 0 out of 10 commentary on Evolution. He was awful. He was so bad. Kept calling Candice LeRae Candice Michelle. He literally kept mixing up people's names, and I'm like, okay, so I can tell that you don't give a shit about women's wrestling.
I don't think it's necessarily that he doesn't give a shit. I think he has a hard time with names regardless, like me. Michael Cole is like me with names where I say the wrong stuff all the time. But but really, we couldn't call Beth Phoenix. We couldn't call anybody to come be
Wade
a third
and Beth
person.
Phoenix would have been a great pairing.
Or just having a third person. We used to have 3 people on commentate Hello as commentators. So I don't know. I thought that was weird that we didn't have one. But then we had all female refs. So slay for
Loved that. Loved that a lot. And all female ring announcers too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just Alicia.
I mean, fair enough.
Fair enough.
But I'm going to give this match, I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it, but they still have a little bit of room for improvement.
We got 7.5. What are you guys feeling? 7 out of 10. I feel like we're all kind of in agreement. I love that. 7.5 Karina, 8 out of 10. Very cool.
Oh, John said, didn't Lillian do the Battle Royal or something? Possibly. I wasn't really
on commentary.
No, like ring announcing.
Oh. I don't remember.
It's so funny because Paul would be like, "Oh my god, haha, did you hear what they said on commentary?" And I'm like, "No." Because most of the time I'm not listening. Like I'm really not. Like I'm locked into the match and I'm literally tuning them out most of the time.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think Lillian was there. Wasn't she like sick?
oh no. She's
Yeah,
sick?
people are saying okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people are
she had to
saying
like
she
pull
wasn't
out
there.
last minute, which
Oh.
sucked.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Next match was the women's tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we had Raquel and Roxanne defending their tag titles against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte.
I don't think they have a I don't think they have a tag team.
That's what I've been calling them. I like it.
And then the Kabuki Warriors, and then Sol Ruka and Zarya. Shout out to Sol Ruka for having back to back matches 3 days in a row.
3 matches, yeah.
That is insane.
Zaruka.
Like because I said something about Stephanie Vaquer having 2 matches in the same day when she did Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. But, having 3 days in a row of like having to perform, that's tough.
I know, that's crazy.
So shout out to her.
And she
what a trooper.
She's so good.
Yeah, I actually missed when she did the Soul Snatcher to Charlotte. I missed it, and I was so bummed.
It was really good. And Charlotte sold it really well, too.
Oh, good.
She really did. It was great. I liked this match a lot. I thought this was really fun. I'd say if I had one complaint, it would be that I don't think the Kabuki Warriors got enough time to shine. They weren't really I didn't feel like they were really wrestling as much. Like I felt like it was the other 3 teams more. Also, did someone tell Asuka that we were going to Saudi Arabia? Because Girly had a full bodysuit on.
Literally, I'm not kidding. I had the same thought in my head. I was like, does she know where we are?
I mean, I loved it. And she looked great. Like, Asuka, like this crown jewels next month, girl.
No, it's not Crown Jewel. It's oh no, it is Crown Jewel, huh?
Oh, but I guess they don't have to wear bodysuits if they're going to Australia.
Yeah,
true, let's go. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
One thing I really want to point out is I was obsessed and so happy with the "We Want Charlotte" chants and just the crowd's reception for her. And you could tell it meant so much to her, and it was really cute.
Yeah, she got really hyped after that, and when she got the hot tag and everybody was cheering for her, I was surprised. I didn't know she was like that popular in Atlanta, but well, I guess so.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's 2 things. I think, and I saw somebody say this in the comments earlier, I think the pairing with Alexa has made people enjoy her a lot more.
100%.
Yes. And then I saw a tweet last night where somebody responded to like something WWE had tweeted about Charlotte. And it was a funny tweet. It was like, you see the reaction Charlotte Flair gets when you don't have her in the main event picture and you have her on side quests instead. And I was like, that's very true. When you don't have, and this is exactly what Lou was saying, when you don't have her chasing the women's world title or the WWE women's title, like, and she's just doing random stuff, like fighting for the tag, like she's a lot of fun. And I think that she really enjoys those kind of side missions too. She looked like she was having the time of her life with Alexa in there.
Yeah, I think she's actually having fun because most of the time, it's, oh, I'm by myself and I don't have any friends and I'm at the top and blah, blah, blah. But like she got to do something different. And Alexa honestly brings out the best in people. Like whoever she works with, she just brings out a different side because she knows how to work a character. She knows how to adapt. And not everybody does. As some people, it's more of a challenge. And I think Charlotte is one of those people. It's hard for her to adapt away from the I'm at the top, I'm the queen, look at me, and just kind of be with other people and like have fun. So I did like seeing that a lot.
Alexa was also wrestling really well last night.
I mean, I'm telling you, like you kept saying that she's not as good as she was before, blah blah. I really think she is.
I don't know if I said that.
You did, girl.
We met Alexa, so I feel like I
roll the tape.
When Alexa came out, I was like, "Oh, we met her. We had a conversation."
I know. I'm like,
I've hugged her. Random
but
question for you real quick. Which
yes.
woman in this match do you think performed the best?
I honestly want to say Alexa.
Okay.
I really think she did. And then after that, I think Raquel actually had a really good showing
I
last
was
night.
gonna say, yeah.
Her one-handed slam that she did, I don't remember what it's called, but
They're
that
calling it now the Tahana bomb, which I don't like. It
oh.
used to be Chingona bomb, something like that. Sorry, guys.
Well, anyway, it looked so good, so powerful,
Mhm.
and I think her and Roxanne actually worked pretty well together.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with the chat and say my pick would be Sol Ruca, but Raquel, a very close second. And I was actually really happy to see her. She was doing really good. And so I hope that was kind of a middle finger to everyone being like, oh, Raquel sucks in the ring. Because I definitely don't think that's the case. She was just in the ring with some of the best in the world. I mean, you had Asuka in there. You had Charlotte Flair. You had Alexa Bliss, who's an experienced veteran. So you had a lot of the best in there. And it was and then, of course, Roxanne Perez, who already wrestles like a veteran.
Yeah.
This was just such a fun match. And Charlotte pulling Alexa out of the way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And we got a little teaser of Asuka versus Roxanne because we had talked about how we want that match. We got it a little bit in this.
A little bit of that.
So I was excited about that. But I as far as like women's tag matches goes, I think this is one of the best in recent history.
Yeah. And this was fun. This was a lot very fun. Like I went back and rewatched it after Evolution just for fun. I loved seeing Charlotte be so happy. Like she was eating it up. And no, this was fun. And I kind of hope we get a little more of the Charlexa pairing because they're fun together. It's a great idea.
I really thought they were going to win. Like, I'm so serious.
I did too. And I liked the fact that we didn't just take the titles off Raquel because Liv is gone. But yeah, no, I really thought they were. But I kind of liked that they didn't win because maybe there's something else that they'll do, you know?
Maybe. But I'm glad to see the Kabuki Warriors back together. I think they work so well together.
Yes.
Like, it's just magic when they're a tag team. And I
Asuka, like when I love that thing she does where she's like about to attack someone. She's like, ah! She just screams. It's so funny.
Yeah.
God, she's hilarious. I'm gonna give this match, honestly, I'm gonna give this match a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
I really liked this match a lot. I thought all the girlies were on point. It was fun. Crowd was even like popping for Zarya, who hasn't been getting like great reactions. So it was good. I liked it.
I think it could have been a little bit longer. And honestly, I feel like Zarya was in the match more than Sol Ruca.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I wish Sol would have been in it a little bit more, but I realized that she had 3 matches in 3 days. So Girly was probably tired. So,
she was also doing a lot of bigger spots too.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give it like, I don't know, because I'm comparing it to a couple of different matches. I'm comparing it to the Elimination Chamber tag team match was like kind of isn't fair because has other stuff going on.
I mean, don't compare it. Just like rate it in itself.
Fine. In itself, I'm going to say an 8. I think I could have had more time and I could have had more soul.
True. What do you guys say? We got 7.5, which is feels a little low, but fair enough, Zach. 8, 10 out of 10. 8.5 from Jonathan. Okay. All right. Cool.
And I just want to bring this up really quick. The Atlanta crowd was great. And would you believe it was the only show with reasonable ticket prices? Look at how that works, WWE. When you don't price out the real fans, you get a better crowd. Isn't that crazy?
And there was one guy who had a sign and it was like whose game is it? I think it said, and it's like for LA Knight. And I was like, yeah, so he's not here tonight.
Girl, yeah.
We're not doing men's signs. And also the crowd was great and it was packed in there, especially being like right next to a Beyonce concert.
Yeah, I was so happy to see that there was a lot of people in the crowd because I'm like, God bless all, all those reports being like they only sold 4,000 tickets and da da da, and I'm like,
No.
just hold on, hold on.
Let him cook.
And they did.
And
period.
they did. What? Trish and Tiff was next, right?
No. Oh wait. Yes. Wait.
Or was it Naomi and Jade? No, I think Trish and Tiff. Guys, let us know.
Well, whatever. We'll pick one. We'll start with Trish and Tiffany.
Let's do that. Yes.
I actually really enjoyed this match. I think Trish, one of the best matches of her career. And that might be a bold statement.
It is.
It's a bold statement, or you agree?
I think it's a bold statement because, like,
what?
My hot take is that this match was kind of just whatever to me. Like, it was good and it was better than I thought it was going to be, but it was still just like, okay.
Girl.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just couldn't get into it because I'm just kind of bored with Tiffany's title reign. Trish showed up and showed out and she was amazing. But I don't know. It was also very short. It was very short.
Yes, and I think that one might have been cut for time a little bit, but
that sucks.
Well, because Io and Rhea went for a long time, so I don't know. Maybe they were struggling with that. But Trish, at almost 50 years old, she was popping off, doing things that I've never seen her do. Maybe she has in the past, but I never saw it. And I feel like she still looks incredible. She clearly got in ring shape. Like, this wasn't just it wasn't a gimmick match of like, let's have the legend and and the newbie. It was like a real wrestling match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously, I didn't think that Trish was going to win or anything, but I think this is one of the better matches that Tiffany's had defending her title. I think the last woman standing with Nia is probably at the top.
That was great. Yeah. Fire match.
Yeah, her match with Charlotte, I feel like could have been better. And then who else has she faced? I think
Nia.
did she have
Not just Nia.
Just Nia. True, honestly, yeah. Mostly.
No, has faced someone else. Charlotte, Nia, Trish.
Did she have a match against Naomi? I don't know.
I think so. But keep in mind, like, this was, I believe, only her 6th title defense, and she's held it for like almost 200 days. Wild. She did face Bayley. That's right. Wasn't that on like SmackDown?
Oh, yeah. I forgot she faced Bayley.
I don't know. Can we take the title off Tiffany? I'm kind of bored.
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, she looks great as champion, and this was definitely one of my favorite title defenses of hers. And I just think that I don't know. I just wasn't expecting all of that from Trish, and to me, it made it so much better. Like, honestly, I mean, I might give this a 9 out of 10. Like, I loved it that much.
I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. Okay. Which I don't feel like is harsh. It was, I don't know. No. It just wasn't super exciting to me. Like, I love seeing Trish, but again, I think it also just has a lot to do with like my fatigue with Tiffany's title reign.
Maybe. Karina, don't manifest this girl. She said Jade's gonna win it. I feel if Jade wins the title at SummerSlam,
there's not gonna be no cash in, so there's definitely no like interference.
Yeah. I can't. If she does, oh my
god. Like Jay Uso all over again.
Excuse you. Jay is actually a very good wrestler. Anyway. So we'll just move into Jade and Naomi since we're talking about her anyway.
Yeah. Flop of the night.
Okay, I am so glad that you said that because I agree.
Yeah, flop of the night. Like, and it wasn't even like bad, but when she had put Naomi through the table, did the finish, the first thing I said was, "That's it."
Yeah.
Really? Like, you had Bianca as the ref. Like, you could have done anything, and like they did a few spots, and then it was over. I honestly I would be surprised if this match went over 10 minutes because I really don't believe it did.
I hate when no holds barred matches, like, they don't go anywhere. Like, they should have been the ones going out into the crowd, going backstage, like how
Yeah.
Io and Rhea did. Like, they went out into the crowd. That should have been Naomi and Jade.
Yeah.
It's a no holds barred match. Like, and it just didn't feel that way. And also, again, like, I haven't been impressed with Jade's wrestling. Like,
No.
after she left and came back, I haven't been impressed. And that's nothing against her. Like, obviously they see something that we don't, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the I don't know. It's getting lost in translation. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
and it also was like, oh, it apparently doesn't take much to take Naomi down because I just felt like the spots that they did were cool, but there weren't many of them. And if you're doing no holds barred, like, it's either all or nothing. And essentially they gave us nothing. So,
and why did we just randomly have a TV attached to the commentator table? There was just a TV in front, like, for what?
That bump looked pretty nasty though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Jade, to me, no sold that table spot. Like, she
wasn't really selling anything. Like, that's her. I think that's one of her big problems. Like, is she's not a great seller, and she doesn't sell a lot. So I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
And and people are talking about her star power in the comments and stuff. And yes, she does have star power. She looks like a star. Like, her presence is incredible. But when your matches continue to be lackluster, I'm not as mesmerized anymore, So honestly, I'm giving this like a 6. Like, I don't.
Better than me. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
Was not living. And then Naomi lost, and I'm like,
yeah. I mean, on the grand scheme of this whole card being so good, this was definitely my least favorite match.
But it's good though that even though this was the worst match, like, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like,
yeah, it was just like not on the same level as everything else.
Right. Yeah. But oh well.
In the end, it worked out for Naomi, so
we'll get to that.
Who cares? Next up, we had the Battle Royal, and obviously kind of disappointed with no surprise returns, no nothing. They gave us absolutely nothing. However, I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I gotta be real though. I was surprised Nikki Bella didn't win.
I didn't think that she was gonna win. I was hoping, because I would love to see her like continue to be in bigger storylines. But she's gonna have a little something with Chelsea Green, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's fun. Obviously Miss Becker won, which I was personally rooting for her, so I'm very happy about that. Lash Legend, though, we gotta give props. She showed up. She was killing it, and to be in the top 2 is really, really crazy and awesome. I'm very happy for her. She looked amazing. She did amazing. I think, like, again, if we have to find an issue in something, my only issue with this Battle Royal is I felt like things were a little too centered around Nia Jax and eliminating Nia Jax.
I mean, that's always the case when she's in the match.
Oh, but it's like, why do we have to do that every time? Like, there are women, like, Lash is literally like taller than her. So I don't know. But Nia had me dead when she did the Nikki Bella twirl. I was laughing so hard.
I love that, like, Chelsea imitated her, and then Nikki took her out, and then Nikki and Lola did it. Like, I just thought it had a lot of fun moments. Someone mentioned Tatum Paxley. Yeah. I mean, we didn't expect her to be in the match that long.
I did. I mean,
really,
her being eliminated, she's very popular in NXT, and I love her. But I'm like, why are we eliminating her first? Like, Maxine Dupree lasted longer than her. What the hell? I love my girl Maxine.
Do not disrespect Maxine.
Look, if I had it my way, I personally would have had Jada Parker get thrown out first. Just saying.
But
bye, Miss Parker.
Maxine doing the worm, but then like she had no room to move, so she was just like doing it in place. That was so funny.
Natalia, do the worm.
And she's like, I don't know how to do it, and she did it.
She did her best though, and Maddie ate that.
I love them so much. I love them.
I was also glad they didn't do that because Natalia, like we've seen her like turn on her tag partner, whether it's a battle royal or the Rumble, and I was really glad they didn't do that with her and Maxine.
Agreed. Who else did we have in there? We had
Candice Michelle, apparently.
Oh,
that irritated my soul, and I felt really bad for Candice LeRae too. Like,
yeah, and then you brought it up like I think you brought it over text, but
yeah,
why are we running back Candice and Nia Jax being like partners or like being friends again? That is so weird.
Like we haven't seen those two together, I feel like, since Tiffany cashed in her Money in the Bank contract, and then all of a sudden like they're coming out together, and I had texted Mary and Jonathan and been like, these two we're still running this? And Jonathan was like, I don't even think WWE knows the answer to that. I was like, fair enough. But I really like the pairing of Nia and Candice, but they just didn't really do much with it. And then all of a sudden they're still doing it. And I'm like, what? Whatever.
Yeah, that was strange. And then we also had Julia, who she got a really good entrance. And then there was supposed to be like a big moment between her and Stephanie. And I feel like there was just too much other stuff like going on that people weren't really focusing on it, even though they were in the middle of the ring. But like there was 10 million other things going on. And so like it didn't get the reaction that it was supposed to, like them looking at each other and shaking hands and like everything like that. We had Zelina Vega, my girl Zelina. What?
The gear was not gearing. The gear was not gearing.
Her wig was wigging though.
The makeup, it was not giving. It was.
I loved the wig. I thought it was good.
And then she eliminated my girl Julia. What the hell?
Because they're probably gonna have a rematch for the U.S. title.
God. But Stephanie won, and I thought the speech she gave at the end was really cute. I thought it was very beautiful.
Well, and I just realized that the U.S. title was the only main roster women's card that wasn't being defended on Evolution.
I saw somebody holding a sign that said "Respect the women's U.S. title," so shout out to that person.
Yes, I also saw a sign that said WWE, and it said like women's wrestling. What did it say? Oh, women wrestling entertainment. And
yeah, I saw that.
Hell yeah!
Period. Love that. But yeah, I think Stephanie winning was the right choice, and I'm really excited to see who she's gonna face at Clash.
I really think like I was like, okay, I either wanted to be Stephanie or Nikki. Like those were the two for me.
Yeah.
But now, like and obviously Naomi's cash in changes everything, because I thought that she was gonna cash in at SummerSlam, and then like that was gonna be how that was gonna be how Jade loses against Tiffany, and then like who's gonna go to Paris? Like it's like now we're just in all these different things. But how did you feel about Stephanie McMahon asking Stephanie the question in Spanish?
She's definitely seen the memes. Like that she's definitely seen the meme where it's like when you say gracias at the Mexican restaurant, and Stephanie like that. She's 100% seen the memes, and I love the fact that she just kind of owned it. That was hilarious. But apparently her Spanish is pretty good because Miss Vaquer was able to understand. So
yeah, I mean, she said it fine. Obviously, like at least she didn't try to do the whole thing in Spanish. It was just like one sentence. But and Stephanie's promo like made me emotional, and I'm really happy for her. So I'm assuming that we're getting her, probably versus Naomi.
I would like that
at Clash of Paris, which
I would like.
That is not a match I ever thought we were gonna see.
But I'm down. I feel like that would be a lot of fun, and I feel like Naomi could whip out a devil's kiss of her own, honestly. Oh. So I would love to,
and bring back the rear view. I need her to bring that back.
I know. I love that move. Apparently, Cap
I
wants
love the
Stephanie and
Rubio.
Cena. I don't think that's. I
Boy,
don't think that's
bye.
gonna happen.
I haven't even thought about John Cena or any of the men this whole time because
Well, we don't need to think about them.
I mean, we can talk about them briefly, like after we're done with the card, just talking about Sunday Night Main Event
Maybe.
for like half a second, just to complain. But what did you give this match?
Oh, the battle
for
royal.
the battle royal.
I mean, I'll go 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I mean, battle royals aren't my favorite. Obviously Royal Rumbles are better, but they weren't gonna have time to do that.
No.
I think there was some awkward things that happened, but that's like any battle royal. I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree with you. A 7. Yeah.
All right. We got 7.5, 9 out of Lash made it a 9 out of 10. True.
Okay.
She did look really good. 8 out of 10. Okay.
Well, and then last but not least,
the main event
versus Rhea Ripley for the women's world title, and banger.
Delivered.
Banger. Like, I knew it was gonna be because
So
they're both so incredibly talented.
Yeah.
I really thought that Rhea was gonna win the title. I truly did.
Me
because
too.
they kept playing up the whole Rhea's never beat Io, like the whole thing. Still true. Still true.
But they also were doing a lot where they had Io dominate, like honestly, like 80% of the match. Like Io was just like, even at one point, Wade Barrett was like, Io is out wrestling Rhea right now, and I was like, T.
Yeah.
Not that Rhea didn't do good because she was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this match was so good, dude. And I was really ready, especially when they did the ref bump. But when they did the ref bump and Rhea did the riptide, I was like, wait, Io fans, we might have a chance. And then. Yeah, no, and then I don't know. I had no idea like where we were going, but it was just so good. It was so good.
Shout out to Jessica Carr for taking that bump.
Yeah, I bet that was painful.
But then she was dead for like 15 minutes. But I love that they got to have more time because of the ref bump. But I love how like nobody else came out. No other referee came out. Like
I know, that
no
was
officials,
funny.
no nothing. They were like, yeah, just let him go. It's fine. I really wanted Io to do a moonsault off of the whatever thing on the outside, but maybe she didn't feel comfortable doing that, which totally
get it.
But she did a crossbody instead, which is still terrifying.
She was like 20 feet in the air, dude. Like, oh my god,
she's so fearless, and I love that. I love that about her. But they both did amazing, and then Naomi coming out to cash in. I was like this the whole time, just like waiting.
I was not expecting that. I really like both of them were down. I just didn't see it happening.
I was like, if she does not cash in successfully, I was like, they're gonna feel my wrath, because absolutely not.
It's so great that the women still have a 100% successful cash in rate. That's great. Period. Girls get
as it
done.
should be.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason that we should be having people win Money in the Bank and then fail their cash in. Like, to me, that is so stupid.
That's why everyone was so pissed about Drew McIntyre, because not only did he fail, but he failed on the same night he won it. Wild.
But congratulations to Naomi for becoming the women's world champion, the first singles title she's held since 2017.
Oh my god.
And this girl, let me tell you, been through the trenches, the Funkadactyls, and then obviously like Team Bad with Sasha and Tamina, the Divas Revolution being on Total Divas, and then tagging with Sasha, or tagging with Carmella too. Like, she was in the tag team division for most of her career. And then having to leave to be like, hey, I need better treatment. And then making her return at the Rumble last year? Question mark? Last year or 2 years ago?
I feel like it was. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, regardless, making her return at the Rumble, and then now in 2025, she is a world champion once again. And I was like, I couldn't help but laugh because I think she was so like in her head and like the adrenaline was pumping so much that she didn't hear the bell ring the first time. And so then she's like, ring the bell. And it's like, girl, they already did. And
I
so
was
they
wondering why they
had to
rang
ring it again.
twice. Okay, that makes sense. This was honestly the best possible outcome for me in this match. Because it was either like we give the title to Rhea and then we all have to suffer through another Rhea reign of like, I finally got back what I never lost because mommy is on top. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't go through that again. Or we could have kept the title on Io, but they weren't booking her good. Because as Fernando says, they did not give her a good reign. They didn't give her anybody else but Rhea. She'd been champion for around 130 days. And last night, I believe, was her third title defense. Her third.
No. Well, oh yeah, and then she hadn't even had a match since WrestleMania.
Yeah, which
girl
is
hasn't
insane.
had a match since April. We're in July. What do you mean?
And also, like, just the fact that this is her second main roster title reign, and it also still wasn't good. Like, she has yet to have a good. That sucks because Io is one of the best in the world, and
she really is.
They owe her the biggest apology. That sucks. So I'm praying that they give Naomi a good title reign.
Jonathan said, if this podcast gets 1 like, I'll upload a video of Mary from Mania Orlando. Don't know what video he's referring to. Probably me losing my... Oh! Wait, I do remember. Oh, gosh, wait. Okay, this is what it is. Me, throwing ass at Mania when Naomi first won the title. Yeah.
We have to see that. Jonathan, can you send that to me real quick?
I've been a Naomi stan for a long time.
Going back to Io, this title reign was a lot worse than her last one.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why. Why? You have one of the best wrestlers in the world as your women's world champion, and you can't give her a good reign?
Hadn't defended at any pay-per-view since WrestleMania.
And when she did defend at WrestleMania, it was the greatest match of WrestleMania. So, like, what's the issue?
And this was the best match of Evolution.
Right. So, I don't know. They better give Naomi a good reign because I'm over it.
Yeah, I agree. But this match was 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
It had the best result possible. And I think Naomi was the best choice. And I didn't see it coming. I love when I don't see things coming.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to scream, but both the dogs were in the house. So I was like, let me not be too crazy. I screamed a little bit.
I did.
I didn't want to scream.
I was so happy.
We're so happy for Naomi. Naomi girl, we love you.
Queen.
Love you so much. And really quick, let's talk about the post show. She was so funny in the press conference. She was
get up and clap.
She's like, what the hell? Why you guys better get up and clap? Like, what do you got going on? I'm like, that's right, girl.
Naomi is such good character work. I don't know why they took so long to do this.
Yeah. And Big E, shout out to Big E. He is a girl's girl through and through. I love him so much. Nobody could ever make me hate Big E. He was like, this was a spiritual experience. He pretty much gave a sermon during the post show. Like, he was like, this, like, the Io and Rio match you could put up against any match this year and it is at the top. Like, he was so all in for the women, and he always is. He always has been.
I love that he was also like, let's not wait another 7 years to do this.
Mm-hmm. He said, do you hear this? Do you see what just happened?
But while we're on this topic, I want to point out that Triple H's press conference pissed me off because what do you mean if there's a demand for it? Baby girl, the demand is right in front of your face. Like, we've been asking for you to treat your women wrestlers better for so long. And I genuinely have this weird conspiracy theory that he wanted Evolution to suck. He wanted it to fail. He didn't want it to be a good show because he wanted to prove, oh, you see, women's wrestling isn't a draw. But it backfired because this was the best pay-per-view, WWE pay-per-view, of the entire year.
Also, him using the Evolution press conference to talk about Goldberg. Bro, don't piss me off. And then talked about Seth's injury and talked about Gunther. I'm like, why are you talking about Saturday night main event stuff at the Evolution press conference? I can't even talk. Conference. Don't piss me off. I was like,
I'm
bro,
like
what are you talking about right now?
Low-key convinced he hates women's wrestling at this point.
I can't feel that way because like I don't like I've seen him be such an advocate like during the early NXT days and like and I can't imagine that it has changed that much. You know what I mean? And also like he has 3 daughters. So I have to hope that he cares about women's sports in general because I'm pretty sure like all of his children are athletes. So it's like I have to believe that he cares. And I don't know. Maybe it's just this, like, he has to speak like a politician and be like, oh, yeah, if there's a demand for it and this and that.
But there
like,
so clearly is. Like, you have Women's Wrestling Matters trending on social media, and you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, I didn't really think we needed it because our women regularly headline in main event. And it's like, no, they don't.
I'm like, bitch, where?
No, they don't.
Where?
You didn't want to give them the main event of WrestleMania, which you should have because they had the best match. And you don't even, like, you don't even utilize half your women's roster. And can we all just, I just have to say this, like my fatigue from wrestling and everyone being like, oh, WWE's flopping. It's not the women's division doing that.
Period.
The men have not been on point this year.
It's them having Jelly Roll on 3 segments of SmackDown. And we're going to have Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus freaking Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Boy, please.
Like I said, it's not the women that are flopping. It's not the women's division. It's look into your men's division because your men's division ass.
And listen, like I don't hate Jelly Roll or anything. Like, you know, he makes good music, whatever. But I'm so tired of the TKO catering to celebrities. Like, obviously, I love little celebrity matches here and there. Like, you know, obviously, Bad Bunny. We talked about Johnny Knoxville, like things like that. It's fun for a time, but when you're having them like train for like months at a time to do like this big match at SummerSlam, it's like, oh my god. Like, and then Logan Paul obviously like being like, oh, you came into our business and like, did you not see that?
No, I did, and it just made me like want to die because I was like, bro, sir, you don't go here. Like,
oh my god. And I said I was going to talk about this, and I'm going to
Walmart thing.
Why did we have Walmart as a sponsorship on Evolution? You're telling me we couldn't get anything better?
Well, there was Maybelline.
I know we had Maybelline, which was a slay. But like, why do we still have Prime? Number 1. Number 2, why do we have Walmart?
Dude, when Jade pulled out the table and there was a Slim Jim logo on the table, I was done. And
listen, like the Slim Jim logo on the table is so atrocious. It was the only thing that I could look at during John Cena's promo with CM Punk when CM Punk is dead on the table. That was the only thing I could look at. I wasn't even paying attention to what John was saying. Like, that's how bad it is. But I'm like,
Jim logo.
Like we couldn't get any other like women-owned businesses to be sponsors. Like we couldn't get Poppy. We couldn't get, I don't even know, other female-owned brands like Walmart who got rid of their DEI. I can't, bro. Can't.
I'm just I don't know. Like this was probably the only like WWE PLE that I'll watch the full thing of for a while because it was all women and their women's division is so good. But like I don't know. I've when I posted my crazy rant video about wrestling, like I'm glad that I wasn't alone, but I'm glad we're also starting to realize like it's not the women's division. Like it's not. The men have not been doing their thing this year, and I don't know.
Because they're complacent. That just is what it is. Oop, I said it.
And Toni Storm is still champion. Let's go.
Yeah. Woo! So happy for Toni, honestly. And I'm so glad that Mercedes didn't win, even though I love her, but I can't.
We love her. We really do. She looked so good.
And And then Mina Shirakawa became like some type of champion, right? Like it's like
in
a
Ring
new
of
title.
Honor, I believe. Yeah,
Like a new Ring of Honor title.
something like that. Yeah.
We love that. Is still slaying over there.
He won the Casino Battle Royal and now has a guaranteed world title shot. Tony Storm, look out.
Oof, the forever champion, Athena. But we should probably wrap it up because I think Raw is about to start in like 5 minutes, if anyone's watching. So
I watched like the first half hour because apparently Naomi's cooking off the show. So
yes, someone said Naomi was going to be starting the show. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us while we screamed and yelled and complained and we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming of Sundays next week. And Maddie, take us out. Oh, make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok and subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Now take us out.
Logan Paul, you do not belong in this industry. Please go fuck yourself. We hate you. We hate Logan Paul.
Bye.
Love you guys.